hub for oil there in the Middle East. So when will we feel the effects of this?
Probably pretty quickly. You've got oil prices that spiked overnight, continuing to spike this morning. And as those oil prices rise, gas prices come along with it. Every dollar that oil rises is about 2.5 cents for a gallon of gasoline. So Patrick DeHaan, Gas Buddy, says you could see $3, the average national gas price. It'll hit 3 pretty quickly and continue to rise maybe 10, 12, 15 cents in the next week or so. So that's one thing we're watching here, gas prices and oil prices. That has been a favorable part of the affordability story that has really been a problem for so many Americans. We're also watching the stock market. Of course, the stock market opened about 45 minutes ago and really opened down sharply, but has since started to find its footing. Now the Dow down just a little bit, had been down something like 500 points. We're watching oil company stocks soar. We're watching defense contractor stocks soar. So there are parts of the market that are really moving here overall. I want to caution people. There could be a lot of back and forth over the next few days. As you heard Kristen say, what is the plan? What is the after action plan for
market volatility back and forth?
Absolutely. I mean, because this is everyone's going to be trying to glean what kind of instability is there for production, for infrastructure. We do know there are a few facilities that have closed down because of Iranian drone strikes on a Saudi Arabian refinery, on a Qatar liquefied natural gas facility. We know that a lot of the traffic through the Strait of Hormuz, very important buzzword there, very narrow, 20% of global oil goes through there. Incredibly important to get stability. We just don't know when that will be.
All right, Christine Romans. Christine, thank you.
This morning, a mass shooting in Texas is being investigated as a possible act of terrorism. 2 people were killed, more than 24 more hurt after a gunman opened fire in a crowded bar in Austin over the weekend. NBC's Priscilla Thompson is live for us there in Texas. She's on the scene of that shooting. Priscilla, good morning.
Yeah, Craig, good morning. That shooting happened early Sunday morning at this beer garden just minutes before it was set to close. Witnesses described hearing people screaming and seeing people running for their lives as that barrage of bullets rang out. This morning, the FBI is on the scene investigating a deadly mass shooting in a popular Austin nightlife area.
What is going on?
I've just been flagged down. Somebody advising there's an active shooter.
2 people were killed and 14 others injured when a gunman opened fire on Buford's Beer Garden early Sunday morning. 4 sources familiar with the investigation now identifying the suspect as a 53-year-old naturalized U.S. citizen from Senegal with possible mental health issues.
I heard people screaming, people running from this side over here.
The alleged shooter seen wearing a Property of Allah sweatshirt, according to multiple sources, and a shirt with an Iranian flag emblem underneath. Authorities are now trying to determine if this was an act of terrorism.
It's still way too early in the process to determine an exact motivation, but there were indicators that on the subject and in his vehicle that indicate potential nexus to terrorism.
Police say they arrived in under a minute.
It was really scary because the shooter was walking towards me.
Nathan Como had just left the bar and watched as police rushed in, killing the gunman. How did you feel?
I just felt shock. When I look back on it, I'm like, oh my God, like if I walked out of that bar 5 minutes later, I would have been on the patio instead of those other victims.
And sadly, this morning, one of those victims has now been identified as 19-year-old Ryder Harrington. That's according to his family. His brother writing, quote, "Watching the man he had become and seeing all the lives he touched leaves me certain that this world was robbed of a great future." Craig?
So sad. So sad indeed. Priscilla Thompson for us there. Priscilla, thank you.
All right.